Welcome to Twin Talks. I'm Nadia.
And I'm Nikki.
Before we get into the episode today, we have a surprise. So I want you to watch all the way to the end of this video. We have a surprise for you, so stay tuned. So today's topic on Twin Talks is, what have you learned from all those jobs that you did when you were younger? The jobs that you didn't like too much. What did you learn from those jobs? Nikki?
Oh man, I've done a lot of jobs. And most of my jobs I think I had fun with. But I think the worst job for me is, I had this job when I was probably about 15. Just old enough to work, right? But not, like, I think 15 was the minimum age. And I wanted to play sports during the school year, and I knew that my parents would help, but I needed to add some money on. So I needed to get a little part-time job over the summer, and I ended up getting this job. I won't say the name of the company, but it was telemarketing, doing interviews. It was the worst job for my personality. I thought, I can remember everybody laughing at me after, like everybody in the family, because at the time we were dinosaurs, but the time, I think minimum wage might have been $4.50 an hour, and I got this little job that I just need to get on the phone for 4 hours, and I was making like $6 an hour. And I remember all of my brothers, my sister laughing because I said, and I quote, "I could do anything for $6 an hour." Well, that was the worst experience I've ever had. I was shy, I was quiet and sensitive, and I would get on the phone and they'd hang up. I'd get on the phone, they'd yell at me, or "You're calling in the middle of dinner." And I just felt like I was beaten down after the 4 hours. And I learned that no, I can't do it for money. I have to like it. And I learned that that was not going to be a for me job. So I better get off it and do my best to do what I liked in life. What about you, Nad? Shut up.
I remember that. It was
Shut up.
bad. It was
Shut up.
really bad.
You see, this is what sisters do.
Have you ever had a job where you're just going, "Oh my God, I can't do it today"? I've had that job where I was literally almost in tears before every single solitary shift.
What was that job?
I don't remember. I blocked it. I'm in PTSD.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to share because I don't want anybody who's watching who might have known me back at that time to know how badly I hated the job.
Okay. But you have to explain. What were you doing?
I was doing something similar to Nikki.
Okay.
And I was young. I was probably 14 or 15. And at the time, I was very shy at the time, and I didn't want to deal with customers. I just was an introvert, and I just found that it was very intimidating. So I used to hate going in. I used to have, my heart would go crazy because I had worked in the evening, right? And I'd be, "Oh my God, I gotta be there at 5. And I'd literally look at the, "Oh my God, it's 4 o'clock. Oh, I got 1 hour of freedom left." And I literally looked at it as if it was like a jail sentence. So I remembered, I would say, "Okay, just get to the 15-minute break. Okay, I just gotta get to 8 o'clock, and then my whole life will
Open
feel
up.
better. It will open up." And then I started thinking about the stuff that I would be doing when I'd be leaving the job. And I really wasn't present for the job. I really hated it, but what I learned from the whole experience is people are doing it for a living.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it for a living. So I better get educated and get myself the job that I want. It's very powerful when you have a job that you don't like, because you learn a lot about yourself and a lot about what you can and can't do for money.
Oh, I second that. I swear. And it's no disrespect to people who work retail, but again, it wasn't my personality. But you know when you're a teenager and you just think, "I gotta go make money," and you think you could just pull yourself out of whatever personality because you're getting paid to do it. I was that person who was like customer service at like a sporting store. And, I hated having to go up to them, and, it felt so much pressure to get the sale, and it wasn't my personality.
Yeah.
Eventually I got good at it because I had my own little style. People kind of liked that I didn't pounce on them.
Yeah.
But I was just terrified. And being a cashier, all those the lineup of people waiting, I felt stressed with that.
I'm amazed with cashiers.
I love that.
Hated it. I hated
no,
it.
I'm no good at it.
So I'm just saying, if you're there, great. But it's not
not for me.
And just learn, for the young people that are watching, you gotta sort of stoop to conquer sometimes. Sometimes you don't get everything yesterday, and you gotta understand that those jobs that you may not like teach a lot about what you want to do and what you don't want to do.
And boy, that taught me a whole big lesson. And you know what? I never quit. Because the end goal was I wanted to play sports and I needed the money. So I never quit. God knows I wanted to. But it's a part that you got to persevere and learn something about yourself and what it is you're doing. And I learned that I didn't want to do that again. So I made sure that I got jobs that I was invested in.
I was so happy to go back to school. It was one of those moments, well, at least I can go back. This isn't the full-time gig. So, I mean, I was very grateful. Very grateful.
Yeah, I'm grateful I'm out of that.
So just remember, those jobs that you think don't mean anything teaches you a lot. And don't forget it. It teaches you a lot. So, take those jobs and understand that it will push you in a direction of where you want to be.
I second that.
You second that?
I second that.
All right, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. So thank you for watching Twin Talks this week. Just a reminder that we have a show coming every Sunday. So tune in and like us on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
So as for the surprise, we're having a special Thanksgiving cooking episode this Thursday on October the 8th. So get the ingredients, we'll post it, and hopefully you'll be able to cook with us.
That'd be great.
That'd be great.
That'd be great. We're going to be starting a new series introducing entrepreneurs and business owners that are locally here, and we want to support local businesses. So we're going to start doing some interviews with those young entrepreneurs. So we hope you can cook with us on Thursday, but don't forget to tune in for our regular Sunday show where we're going to start our interview series with our first guest. Join us. Yay! For the love of Pete. That was tough.
Right.
See you next time on Twin Talks.